Today's Thursday, August 21st, and this is an end-of-day review on a position I took this morning involving the Micro E-mini S&P 500 futures, ticker MES. And as of the time of this recording, the spot price is 6,388 and a quarter. Overall trading, it's down 25 handles. So this is the chart layout at the 10,000 tick level, which means each of these red and green candlesticks equals 10,000 trades, consisting of both buy side and sell side trades. This is the current candlestick right here. Now, even though the stock market suspended trading for the day 13 minutes ago, the futures market is still trading and will continue trading until 5 p.m. Eastern, and then we'll restart trading later tonight at 6 p.m. This evening. So what I'm showing here is a horizontal line, which is, from my perspective, a reasonable support and resistance level. Looking left, we could see a 7-day low of 63.62 and 3/4, which was back on August 20th. And then looking further left, we could see a 7-day high of 65.09 back on August 15th, last Friday. And since hitting this high, price has been selling off, possibly for profit taking. And price is now below this local support resistance level of 64.23. So using this high as an anchor point to the current spot price, it appears that current market structure is currently inside this descending channel. Now, the solid blue trend lines are where a majority of the price action has been ranging. The yellow trend lines are one standard deviation. So, for example, when price fell below the blue diagonal trend line, it found support coinciding with this low before bouncing back inside this channel. And when price got above this blue trend line, it found resistance here at the yellow trend line as well. So from my perspective, it appears these levels are valid. And here, this was when the market started trading this morning. Actually, the market started trading here this morning at 9:30 at the stock market opening bell. But the futures market, again, is continuously trading 23 hours a day for the week. However, after the market bell rang, there was a bit of a sell-off. And during this entire sell-off, I was buying bullish positions, anticipating that price may come back up and retest this upper resistance level, breaking out of this descending pattern. Now that price is more on the upper half of this range, not inside the blue trend lines, but between the blue and yellow, it's possible that during the overnight session, price could finally break out of this downtrend and possibly retest 64.23. Over the next 36 hours. So again, to capitalize on this potential breakout, I took a bullish position. Now switching over to the trade tab, I didn't actually went long on the future itself. I went long via futures options. So right here under the option chain section of this dashboard, there's a flag position pegged to option contracts that will be expiring at the close of this Monday's trading session, August 25th, which is 4 days away. And the twist is that this also includes Saturday and most of Sunday. So the futures market will start trading Sunday evening. So there's actually less time. And relative to the current spot price of 63.91, down here at the bottom left are the details. I selected the 64.25 strike price. And as a buyer of option contracts and bullish, it's on the call side. So essentially what this contract is saying is that on or before the close of August 25th, at the end of this upcoming Monday, I'm anticipating the S&P 500 futures will be at or above 64.25. Again, this would put it close to that 64.23 support resistance level. Under quantity, I've picked up 5 contracts. All 5 will go worthless in 4 days. My entry price is at 16 and a quarter. And since entering this trade, the premium is now valued at 17 and 3/4. The P&L, the profit and loss out of the ledger, is reflecting a positive balance of 37.50. And if I click on the timestamps here, these are all my purchases. And the first contract I picked up was at 10 o'clock this morning. And the last and final contract I picked up was about 12 minutes after 1 p.m. this afternoon. And now that I've covered my bullish outlook on the S&P 500 heading into tonight's trading session, as well as the current status of this trade, the last thing I want to touch on is what the cost was for these 5 contracts, or what I'm risking for this potential break to the upside. So here in the description, it says 1/5. So 5 is the multiplier. So to get the cost for those 5 contracts, I need to take my entry price of 16.25, multiply that by 5, as that is the multiplier for this specific product. That means one contract is actually valued at $81.25. And I've picked up 5 of these contracts. So I'm risking $406 over the next 4 days for the prospect of this potential break to the upside. Now, if this does occur, again, there's no guarantees that price will break to the upside. The downtrend could continue fading lower, but I am looking for at least a 1 to 4 risk to reward. So the multiplier for that is 4. So then I'm looking to capitalize or close this position at for the profit potential of $1,625. So that is the status of this trade. I'm going to go ahead and pause it here, considering that the futures market has another 40 minutes of trading. I want to continue tracking this, so I'll update accordingly. So quick update. Today's Friday, August 22nd, and this is an end of day status check. As of today's close, the S&P 500 futures ended the week at 6,484.5. So this is the breakout as I was anticipating. Price did break above this local resistance level of 64.23 and hit a high of 6,496.25. And since hitting this high, price has just essentially gone sideways at this point. So I'm glad I was able to enter the trade prior to this breakout, but look at this drop that led into it. So this is a early morning session right here. So this is pre-market, and then it fully recovered heading into the stock market open and just continued trending higher. So the next local support resistance level I have is sitting here at 6,539. So hopefully we'll see a continuation Monday and price ultimately hitting this high. Now regarding the option trade, so if I toggle over to the trade tab right down here, the profit and loss side of the ledger is reflecting a positive balance of 1,125. The option premium is now quoted at $61.25. There's 3 days remaining, which is tomorrow, Sunday, and then Monday. So again, there's actually less time remaining, as this also includes Saturday. Importantly, these contracts are not designated ITM or in the money. So I'm looking to close this out at $88 and change. But if there's another leg higher, pushing price that much, then I'll see if I can drag this out even higher than over $100. So I'll pause it again, and I'll pick it up either Sunday evening when the futures market starts trading for the week. If not, I'll pick it up sometime Monday morning. So quick update. Today's Sunday, August 24th, and the futures market has been trading for a little over an hour now. The spot price for the S&P 500 is 6,483.25. So this is the opening candlestick right here, this red candlestick. And it appears that price may continue ranging sideways, but slowly fade to the downside. So I am looking to consider to closing this trade out tonight and not drag it out into tomorrow's trading session. So switching over to the trade tab, the P&L is now reflecting a positive balance of 1,075. Option premium is quoted at 59 and a quarter. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place an order to close this trade out, even though there's 1 day remaining, because again, I want to stay above the $1,000 benchmark that price has been in since breaking out of this descending pattern. So switching over to this page right here. So the chart on the left is the 10,000 tick chart. The chart on the right is that weekly, is the 1 hour time frame for the options contract. So if I open up active trader, so here's my position with 5 contracts. So I'm going to go ahead and place an order to close this out. Let me see if I was to sell this. Yeah, so the premium is now dropping at $56. We can see that sell. I'm going to place an order here at the $1,000. Again, I want to maintain as much capital. Well, there. The trade is closed. I was able to close it out at the limit order. I keyed in at 56 and a quarter for a $1,000 gross profit. What I'll do is I'll provide a breakdown of this trade towards the end of this recording. And yeah, so until the next trade setup, I'll see you.